This goes out to all the guys who like to play basketball in the rain with no clothes on. This is for you. I know Jesus saves. I wish he'd save us from this podcast. I know he looks after you and me, but I wish he'd take us far away from here.
Hell yeah.
What up? What up?
Ahlan wa sahlan. What's up, dude? Good to see you.
Welcome to It Doesn't Matter. It's good to see you too, dude. Somebody can let me know in the comments if you guys are watching live, but I know it sounds echoey. I just can't hear it in my own ears, but if it does, if it's unbearable, I apologize. I'm at a beach house and there's gigantic vaulted ceilings here. So I'll try to figure something out for a better situation for tomorrow when
Duckfoot says yes. It does sound echoey.
It sounds awful.
So that's good.
That's
good.
Cool. That'll be
well,
fun.
At least I'm still home. At least this end of the podcast sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I'll try to figure out something better for tomorrow when we have Otsman, do you want to do the honors?
Oh yeah. You guys, I don't know if you heard sorry, guys, I don't know if you heard this, but tomorrow we have the booking of all bookings. You know, we had through the month of June, obviously, we had the entire cast of the Junkies.
The Junkies, yeah.
The Junkies, yeah. But we're gonna kick off July with a bit of a bombshell of a guest. We have none other than the movie. Yeah, Oafman. The movie is gonna be joining us live on It Doesn't Matter tomorrow at 9:30. Now, if you don't know who the movie is, you're in the majority. But for those who do know who he is the brother of one of my best friends, Angel. He is the Boricua producer premier of Northern Virginia. He's he's booked. He's produced every single rap song I've ever made, and he is most known for being the hype man for my performance at Sup Dogs.
Dude, when we were talking about possible guests engaging people's interest and shit like that over like the last couple of months, you know, since we started, It Doesn't Matter. The movie has been right up there in like the top 3 most mentioned potential guests, and that includes all of the Junkies who have been on the radio for 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, the hype is fucking real for the movie. People are fucking stoked for that shit.
Yeah, man. Now, again, if you don't know who the movie is, I understand, but I can assure you that you will be entertained by his guest spot on the show. It took a lot of convincing, and it took a lot of begging and pleading. Dude, when we started this podcast, I offered him, I think 500 or 1,000. I didn't have that money to give him, but I just wanted to see like if he would turn it down. Yeah. He said, "Nah, dog, I can't do that, man. I'm trying to keep my job secure, and I can't be saying shit on the radio." First of all,
radio. This is fucking YouTube, dude.
Yeah, it's YouTube. But
oh shit!
I don't know if you guys heard. I was on Dukes's podcast,
shout out
his YouTube show a couple days ago, and it was revealed to me that on one of our live streams for It Doesn't Matter, the movie was hopping in on the show and talking like all this shit about me and how big my nose is and that I'm
yeah that was the one you had to put the guy in timeout. He was like calling you Jafar and shit like that.
Yeah, well, there are a couple accounts that were talking shit to me, so it was revealed to me on Dukes' show. He found out.
You can find on Chad's YouTube channel, is it?
Yeah. it was revealed to me that that was actually the movie and his like Somalian friends that were talking shit to me. And so, that kind of caught me off guard, caught me by surprise. But I hit up the movie and I was like, dude, come on, man. You won't do our show, but you'll tune in just to talk shit to me. And so I think that kind of convinced him to, as a make good, that he would do an appearance on our show. So yeah, so he can't do Saturday nights because, quote, Saturday nights are for his Tinder hoes, is what he told me. But Sunday, we are hopping on Sunday to do a special edition of It Doesn't Matter, exclusive for Patreon only, featuring the movie. So you guys can look forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be the Patreon exclusive. So if you guys haven't signed up for that, of course you can for $5 or $8. We try to keep the price point down low so it's affordable and people are getting their bang for their buck. And once you basically pay the $5 cover fee, we throw all kinds of free shit at you too. So, but yeah, whatever you guys can afford. Just as a note, with the $8 subscription, you get a shout out on each week's episode, and I think we got those for you right here.
You want to get to it?
For our big time.
Yeah, let's hit those right now. Shout outs to Carol Webb, John Rage, Joe Soup, Brian Bustees. Shout outs to Ryan Harden, David Slat, rhymes with cat, Coop, Dave Izzle, AJ McCown. Shout outs to Richard Sauce, the Boss, Bradley Abood, Ernesto Ladon. Big shout outs to Ernesto. Spider Clan, Matt Dodson, Matt Brodericks. Shout outs to Benjamin Ward, Mike Cook, Craven Moorhead, Lumir M, Corey Rita. Shout outs to @glass_hates on Twitter. He runs the Twitter account glass_hates. Shout outs to Chris in DC, the 3 named bandit, Matt Starcheck. Shout outs to Brian Altman, Chris Stein, Danny Loudermilk, Alex Davis. Shout outs to Steve Schmoll, Brendan Cooney, M_Jizzle, and shout outs to Dom DeMarco, the artist previously known as Mr. Sister Fister 21, also previously known as the Fistinator 21 at fistertillsheblisters.com.
All right, dude. How long can the name be?
Shout out to everybody.
Our names he's gonna have.
And look, I just want people to know it's a good reminder. Look, if you pay us $8, we'll read whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple words we probably won't say.
Eventually, it's going to get our whole channel nixed off of YouTube. It's going to literally ruin us.
No, shout out to all you guys, man. We appreciate the support. We picked up some new
sister.
Dude, we picked up some new subs since my appearance on.
I love picking up new subs, dude.
Yeah.
I could kill for a 6-inch right now.
Was the video of that taken off YouTube? I watched like half live, and now it isn't showing up. He's talking about the show I did with Dukes on Friday night. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was a 3-hour episode that I did with him. It was funny. Yeah, I don't know if he's taking it down to like take some stuff out, because I mean, honestly, we were pretty rowdy in that episode. It said like a lot of crazy stuff, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's doing with the episode. But
I was traveling that night. That was Thursday night, right?
Yeah. My bad. Thursday.
Yeah, and I only got to see like 5 minutes of it, I want to say. So I went to check it out the next morning on Friday, or maybe it was this morning. Maybe I got my days confused, and it was gone. But there is like a 3-minute promo video for it, so I don't know what the deal is, but
Duckfoot says it's going up tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Oh,
cool.
Okay, cool, awesome.
So check out Dukes' channel. Just search Dukes Show on YouTube.
I'll watch that tomorrow poolside.
Yeah, you guys can watch it tomorrow. Derek Davis says it got a little spicy. We'll be putting up some clips in the near future. So I don't know. He has some inside scoop. Who knows? But
Cool.
yeah, just keep an eye on Duke's channel. I'm sure they'll put it up there somehow. But anyways, yeah, dude, I gotta. As you know, I'm getting up at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Actually, like 3:45 because we're taking the family to the Outer Banks. We're gonna hang out there for a week. So our 1-year-old is a fucking nightmare in the car.
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's a nice thing to say about your kid.
So we're hoping that like by going super early, she'll be tired or stay asleep or something. We're gonna work some Benadryl into the mix. But
you're gonna drug your child, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Okay, that's cool. Allegedly, you're gonna allegedly drug your own child.
But yeah, so I'll be doing the show live from the Outer Banks. I don't know if any other shows have ever done that, but yeah, I'm just doing that. And Shorts, you're on vacation too, as people can tell.
Yeah, I'm in where the heck am I? Hilton Head right now. We had a quick jaunt over in Charleston for 2 nights to kind of break up the trip. So it was a pretty good time, for those 2 nights. About 36 hours straight of walking up and down streets, going into stores and shops, totally willingly, definitely not against my own will. I signed up for it. That's what I wanted to do the entire time we were there. And that's what I did.
It was like 85 degrees today.
Yeah, it was pretty hot. I think the Fitbit says that we walked 20 miles, so only 20 miles over the past 2 days.
Jesus Christ.
So it was a pretty light workout, I guess. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I would do it 3 times again next week. If I
sounds
could.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the type of relaxing vacation that you look forward to.
It was a very relaxing first leg of the vacation. Yeah.
Dude, moving, like walking around during a retreat, like a trip is the fucking worst, man. I just want to sit there in the pool or, by the water. But I don't know. I guess that's what your chick is into, is looking at shops. And I've never been to Charleston. I don't really know what people do there. It's not really like a fucking resort or anything like that.
There's a lot of fun things. Like there's shops. There's a couple of shops. There's a few more shops there. and then you can go out to bars at nighttime. But we didn't do that because we had plenty of shops to see the next day. That's right. So we went to go check out a couple of shops, which is cool because, I don't know, my favorite is, when a life partner tells you they only want to see a couple of stores, and they've got this very simplified blueprint mapped out in their head. It's going to be, very short, quick. We're going to go here, boom, boom, boom. Then it's over. And then before you know, you've been wandering in a fucking desert for 36 hours with no food or water. You have no idea where you are anymore. I don't know. That's pretty fun. It was a good time. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yo, actually, before we actually get into the meat of the show, I do want to give a shout out to our unofficial sponsor of the today's episode, my buddy Bob from Scheidler Construction, who sent us some cash to add to the Blue Shorts Mike Fund.
Shout outs.
So Ernesto started it up, and Bob threw in some extra cash. And dude, get this, he told me that like his construction business is so busy that he doesn't really need the business at all. And in fact, don't call him. No, but
seriously, do. But
but he
totally up to you guys.
Anyway. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. Bob hooked us up.
Well, if you were going to call Bob and give Bob some, what is it, construction business? Is it
home renovation stuff? Yeah.
Of course, if you're going to give that to Scheidler Construction, just give our guy Mike the Clifton Plumber a call instead.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Bob, ScheidlerConstruction.com if you want to check out his stuff. SCHEIDLER. But yeah, man, dude, you know what's funny about Charleston? I feel like that's like the whitest place you could visit.
It's a pretty white place, yeah.
Well, I mean, I just know it from Southern Charm. That show.
I mean, I would say like the city itself, like the people who live there are pretty diverse. But it just seems like I don't know, all the shit that we do there, it just feels like the whitest shit ever.
Like what?
Like just, going to brunch, getting oysters. I don't know. Maybe that's just my own personal biases talking, but it feels like it's a fun town. I'll tell you that. Shopping aside, we all know that's a lot of fun. We all know that. That's a blast. I don't have to say that. I don't have to come out on a podcast on YouTube and tell everybody that. We already know. Okay.
Dudes love shopping.
Okay. But yeah, there is a lot of cool shit other than that to do there. So,
well, Alex Davis says it's a blast if you like golf. I'm guessing you have not had a chance to golf.
It's funny. I haven't had a chance to golf there on any of these trips yet. I'm sure it'll happen.
Too busy with the shops and the walking.
Yeah. But
I love how your girl does not give a fuck at all whether or not you're having a good time. Like if I go to the mall with my, I'm gonna try to stop saying my wife every time I refer to
vagina.
If I go to the mall,
just say that instead. Say my vagina.
And she's like in Forever 21 or something. She feels this like it's not. I don't necessarily put the pressure on her, but she tells me she feels this pressure to like speed things up because I'm like, just standing there so bored and like not having fun. But it doesn't sound like your girl's affected by that at all.
No, I wouldn't classify her as being affected in that way, but it's all good,
I get box-sized in my penis.
Mr. John Page says, "How else can supporters donate to your show?" Shit.
We've gotten this question a bunch of times. I don't want to be the show that goes like, here's our Venmo. That just feels. It's fine if other people do it. Not shitting on that. It just feels a little desperate, right?
Yeah. I mean, look. Here's the truth. Here's the bottom line. You need
the bottom line.
You need a better microphone. Yeah. And we're gonna have to get there one way or the other. So I mean, people can keep offering to help out, and we need to get you a new mic. And
should we just do the Amazon wish list thing and get it over with? That way we can target one item.
But just for your mic set up, and then that's it.
And I'll do one desperate post about it. I'll say, please help the poor. Please help the poor button microphone, please.
Yeah. So next episode we'll have that set up, right? And people can, if they want to help out, they can. If not, we totally understand because, we appreciate you guys listening to this, even if you're listening for free. So don't feel like but yeah, man. So that's cool. So like, what is you guys? How long are you guys going to be there?
We're here through Saturday. So we're in Hilton Head now. Here through 1 week, typical Saturday to Saturday bit.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah.
And I owe people a shorts cast, by the way. I kind of duffed on that last week,
but
I fucked that up with the travel plans and everything. I just let it slip. So that'll be coming on the Patreon this week at some point. I'll find a nice quiet corner here and sit there and talk to myself for an hour, like a total non-mental patient.
I was planning on doing a Oathcast too. So
this could be a banger of a week.
So people have that to look forward to next week. They have we have the movie episode on Sunday, and we have the Shorts Cast and Oathcast sometime in the middle of next week. And then, of course, we'll do our regular show on Friday.
Am I fucking crazy? What the fuck world am I in?
Dude, I'm so depressed, man. So I've had this trip to Outer Banks planned for like three months.
Right.
I told myself, I was like, dude, at least try to lose like 10 pounds,
Oh, dude, that's the worst. You feel the window closing as the date gets closer and closer.
Yeah, exactly. And not because like I want to like look, I'm not trying to like look good for anybody. It's just like you feel better. Yeah. You feel better about like a trip or yourself like on vacation when you're not like the fattest you've ever been, And so like I've been trying, man. I've been going to the gym here and there. I've been watching what I eat, and I'll give myself credit, dude. I successfully gained 7 pounds since. So I'm
great success.
I'm pretty upset with myself, but
that's cool.
There's always next year. What are you trying to play?
How do you know? How do you know?
Click. So
I'm just telegraphing it.
Did you hear my episode with Dukes?
No, I only caught like 5 minutes of it. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to watch it, but I wanted to watch it today in the car, but I couldn't. It
was pretty funny, man. It was pretty good. We talked a lot about a lot of shit. I brought up the fact that Drab said that he wished Dukes like spoke more fondly of the show that they did, and I don't think it went over as well as I thought it would. Like Dukes.
First of all, let's deconstruct that sentence.
Yeah,
I brought up something that would make Chad angry, and I don't think it went over as well as I thought it would.
Yeah, I didn't want to throw Drab on the bus, but I was just trying to bring up like an interesting topic.
Yeah, get his side of things too. Yeah, I get it.
I didn't think it was like a insulting thing that Drab said. It was just like, he wishes that Dukes felt better about it. And Dukes is like, oh, that's bullshit. Like me and Drab talk about that all the time. And I was like, wait. No, Drab didn't say anything bad. It's just, so it didn't really go over that well. But we also talked about On Hell, and dude, we got to book On Hell on the show,
Yeah. Well, you and I were talking about it. I don't know if we ever ironed out a date. Did we? There were potential dates thrown around.
Yeah, I don't think so. But, after the movie, maybe we can book him.
That's your fuck you back to On Hell is by booking his brother on your podcast first.
Right. Yeah, it's funny. It's like after the month of Junkies, I think that you and I are kind of like relieved to be able to do
just normal shows.
Yeah, just shows where we can talk to each other. I mean,
like just play clips and shit like that.
I like balls.
That's new. Let me hear that again. What is that?
I like balls.
That's a good one, dude. Why did I say that?
I've been doing some research. I've been doing some show research.
What a
I've been brushing up on this podcast called "It Doesn't Matter."
Yeah. I think after that clip, it's fair to say that
this nigga gay as hell.
But dude, not that like it was a burden or anything doing the month of Junkies. Like it was awesome. But it's nice to be able to just like kind of, I don't know, I guess is relax the right term? Like just kind of settle into our own.
I think it's like I think it's nice to take a breath.
Yeah.
Catch our breath. It really was like balls to the fucking walls. Like on top of it, and people don't even factor this into it. You have an actual full-time job outside of all of the grinding that we've done, putting the show together over the past couple of months, especially last month.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, it's going way over the top, above and beyond to make the show better and deliver great guests each week and make sure the interviews don't suck balls,
Yeah, exactly. But that being said, even though we're like getting back to just like us, I think that do we want to talk about like our tentative plans for this month, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think we could tell them. So
okay,
I don't. We tussled on this one a little bit. You and I did, and it wasn't so much the idea; it was how the idea might be received. Received poorly, I think, like misconstrued. You know how people like by the time certain things get to social media, people strip it of context and then they just spit out some fucking half-assed, totally not indicative, the likeness of what the fuck you just said.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's kind of what we were talking about. And then it kind of really came back to the Bill Burr thing. Drive the bus right through it, though. Drive the bus right fucking through it. And that was kind of the rallying cry. And we said, fuck it. We're going to fucking do it. We're going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to, every once in a while, I have to convince you not to be so scared.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. And you just got to give me a good swift kick in the nads. Yeah. I would say. But it's not a bad thing. Not at all. It's a good thing. And, I think it's actually fair to say we were even more hung up on the idea of jumping into like another month-long bit, another like month-long gimmick, because I don't know, we don't want to just be the guys that do dumb month shtick. You know what I mean? Even though now we kind of are, but
yeah,
I don't know, fuck it.
We're gonna run out of puns for months, or well, why don't you tell people what it is that we're planning on doing? Like, what
welcome everybody to July.
Yeah.
Welcome to July.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Did I mispronounce that?
No,
sorry. Welcome to July.
Yeah.
Welcome to July. This month we're going to be celebrating all of our favorite Jewish comedians. You got your Jerry Seinfelds. You got your big Jago Cousins. Who else you got?
Oh, Dice Clay.
Dice Man. Oh,
Andrew Silverstein.
Andrew Silverstein.
Yeah.
So welcome everybody. Come one, come all.
Yeah.
Welcome to the month of July. We're all going to celebrate together. Rich Voss. Yeah.
Rich Voss. Yeah,
and we don't want to look. This isn't going to be June Keys 2.0. We're not going to have a guest every week, but we have thrown around a couple of ideas of things that we want to do to try to help ring in July this year and help celebrate the month and celebrate all of our favorite Jewish comedians that are working today, and some may no longer be. But yeah, we get some ideas we're working on.
Maybe I do Aaron Berg.
That'd be cool. Aaron's great.
I'm working with him. He might do it. But really, if we can't book any noteworthy Yehudis, they don't even.
Can you tell people what that means? Because nobody knows it.
It's how Arabs call what they call Jews.
Okay, there you go. And you're Arabic, so people know. Just so they know.
I'm from Morocco.
All you gay journos out there, stay away. Stay away. Don't cancel us.
Yeah, if we can't get any noteworthy Yehudis, then it'll just be like a quick 5-minute, 10-minute like nod and maybe a clip or two of a Jewish comedian or Jewish person that we're fans of. But we're gonna work.
It's a great quality bit. We're just celebrating our favorite Jews in comedy. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh. One of these days, mark my fucking words. One of these days, we will get the Dice Man on this show.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, dude. I was thinking.
There's zero doubt about it.
I was thinking about this the other day. Our mutual friend Brendan Cooney, his buddy is Max Collette or Max Silverstein, Dice Clay's son.
Yeah,
and I bet people. Like I've said that before on this show because we talked about Bobby Lee and
Yep.
I bet people are like, why don't you just ask your friend to ask Max to get his dad on? But that can't be done because they're not that close. But that would be a grasper attempt.
Look, we have there's a lot of different ways to skin this cat per se, and it's certainly not beneath us to badger a personal friend about leaning on their own personal contacts to try to help us out. But
you want to just put it out there?
No.
Cool. Okay. Well, we grasped today. We put out a grasper text.
Big time grasper.
Somebody's gonna get back to us and see if they can help us book our first guest of July. So we'll keep you guys posted. We'll keep you in the know. But
by the way, how did Dave Izzle guess it? Like, he's the only one that I saw. He guessed it like 30 minutes before the show. I saw it in the comment for the Patreon.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? We made it this far?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, July is not that clever.
No, of course it's not that clever, but
yeah.
I don't know. Like, it seems like obviously not obvious.
Yeah. It seems like way too obvious to be what we're doing. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Good guess, Dave Izzle. He's good, by the way. He hasn't been in a live show for a while, but I reached out to him. He's good. He's just been busy.
Yeah. He still tweets all the time. But what the fuck is going on with Twitter today? And Elon Musk. Did you look into that at all?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the limiting the something about throttling data because I don't know. I think it's an attempt to like ramp up the user accounts. Something force people to create accounts if they're going to be checking tweets and stealing tweets and posting on Instagram.
See, I thought it was to like cleanse the site of bots or something like that, but maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Basically, he was like throttling people's accounts, not he specifically. Twitter was.
Yeah.
And, like it affected us because we were trying to send out promo tweets for a dumbass show, and we fell into like the lowest tier of fucking nubs category where we could only look at like 400 posts per day or some dumb shit like that. Like,
yeah, what's annoying is like people are so quick to jump on Elon because, and they do it under the guise of like being annoyed that he is making changes to Twitter, but really I could tell that it's just like people they look at him and they look at him as like a right-wing enthusiast now. And I could see like, people injecting politics into today. Like, oh, here's your free speech guy, not allowing people to check out tweets and it's just annoying. Like,
first of all, none of us know what the fuck Elon's real plan is.
Yeah.
Real plans are. I mean, we're all just bullshitting and guessing. And who the fuck knows what his ultimate aims are? Maybe he wants to kill fucking Twitter. Who fucking knows? Who gives a shit? None of this fucking matters. None of it.
It doesn't matter. Well, I guess my only point is like we've all been through so many UX, like user interface updates of websites we use, from like Facebook to fucking MySpace to even like the iPhone updates. And I've just gotten to the point where like I know that whatever quick change they make is going to be briefly annoying, but it's probably going to be like a better user experience in the end for me. So I don't know. Anytime anybody like any of these guys make a change to their giant website, I'm just like, all right, this is annoying, but it's probably for the better. What the fuck do we know?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Actually, none of this matters. We are all gonna die.
That's our Patreon fucking intro. Why do you keep playing that? That is very exclusive, man. Stop playing it.
Oh, sorry.
I hate you, dude. Although you thought I made that beat, by the way. I like balls.
No, it's cool, man. You like balls. It's fine. It's all good.
I like balls.
I like balls.
Yeah, dude. That's a great clip. So what else is up, man? What else are you guys doing besides fucking walking to every shop imaginable out there?
Oh, dude, this is so random. I wanted to play this because I was listening back to the Patreon, just trying to do some homework for the show.
I like balls.
Yeah.
And I realized that when Luke sent you that clip of that video that looked like me.
Yeah.
And he goes, what is Schwartz doing down in DC arguing with like, I don't know, a bunch of lesbians or something?
They were trans activists.
Okay, so there you go. Whatever it was. It was like it really does look like me. I mean, it looks just like me. But that was the episode where we had to delete the video episode on Patreon.
Yeah.
Because you may or may not have given out LeVar Arrington's phone number.
Yeah. My bad, LeVar.
Allegedly.
You know what's so funny is like in that clip, you're like, don't give out his number. Don't give out his number. And I'm like holding it up to the camera and I'm like,
I know, dude, you're like just tempting fate.
And I called
you. You were like, I'm not giving it out. I'm like looking at the fucking number on my screen.
So if you caught that video, you got LeVar's
please uncatch it if you caught that video.
But yeah, so yeah, we did play a video that Luke sent me.
So let me just play the video. This is the video that we were talking about. If you guys are kind of going through the archive of the show, again, we've got 40 episodes deep now between the live streams and the Patreon episodes. This was that one here. Let me pull this guy up.
I like balls.
I like balls. Yeah, all right, so you guys can decide for yourselves if this does look like me or not. Did you see it? Was it fine?
Well, can you remove the background so that?
Oh, God damn it. I forgot.
What?
It's all
You can't
right.
do it?
My bad.
Man.
Yeah, I can. Here you go. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't take longer to respond. People can judge for themselves. What do you think?
Now that video is it may or may not be you, but it's also not to be confused with this video I'm about to send you right here.
Oh God! By the way, Luke, can you tell me? Luke Thomas sent you that video. Did he genuinely think it was me, or was he just doing a bit?
He literally he said, "Is this Shorts?"
Like, what is Shorts doing there?
Yeah. I said, I don't think that's. And then I said, "LOL, that's funny." And he said, "No, seriously." And I was like, "No, I don't think it is, man." But I think this video I just sent you might actually be you.
All right, hang on. I think it might actually be him. You remember that bit?
It looks just like him.
With Kevin McCarthy. Oh God, dude. Oh, you fucking dickhead. You fucking dickhead.
Dude, that I could have sworn you sent me that video. And somehow
all right, just so people know the Can you see that now?
Hang on, it's loading. Okay, yeah.
All right, you got it?
Yeah, can you full screen it?
Yeah, the video is titled Fat Guy Surfing.
All right, great. Dude, why are you so scared? You were killing it for like not one hand. Dude, you were destroying it. The crowd's going crazy for you. Oh no, Shorts. Oh, what happened, dude?
Oh shit.
Oh no, man.
Dude, it's like the perfect fucking background song for that. Oh, I gotta see that again. That's so funny.
No. Dude, is there any way to do that without embarrassing yourself after you fall? Oh man, Shorts. That was painful, dude.
Oh shit, that's funny, dude. Fuck, man, what am I doing?
Dude, I hate fucking doing any sort of like recreational activity while you're in your bathing suit or shirtless is always going to be humiliating.
It's the worst. Yeah, absolutely.
98% of the time, it's embarrassing, dude. I remember for my wedding in Punta Cana, Dominicana, we were at this resort, and there was like a gigantic pool, and they would do like fun activities at the pool, you know, and then one day there's like a dude who came out, and he was like a trainer, and they put like exercise bikes. They weren't exercise bikes. They were like for the pool, like exercise bikes for the pool. And they're like, okay, everybody, we're going to do aquatic aerobics today. And I forget who, but someone was like, Othman, do it. Come on. Because I was like near the area. He was like, do it. Come on. And, you know, it was like my wedding fucking week. Thanks for showing up, by the way, Shorts. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're so very welcome, man.
And Shorts didn't go. He agreed to go and then backed out like 3 different times. So I was like, all right, yeah, cool, I'll do it.
Vagina.
Like, how hard could this be? And then it was the most fucking like strenuous, like difficult activity ever. For like 30 or 40 minutes, we were doing like exercise on this bike. It was like a fucking spin class in the water. And it was like too embarrassing to quit. You know what I mean?
It was too legit to quit.
Yeah, it was too legit to quit. But I remember, like, you know, I was shirtless. I'm like huffing and puffing, like so fucking tired, and like just praying for it to end. So anytime like anybody asks you to do anything different while your shirt's off, I mean, at least for me, I'll definitely say no from now on.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, you're a man of a certain preference.
I like balls.
You fucking asshole, dude.
Oh shit! What else do we have to get to today?
So have you been like boozing out there? You've been Carlos boozering it up?
No, I think I've had maybe in let's see, 3 days, maybe 3 drinks total.
Damn. Why is nobody else drinking out there? I mean, you're on.
Well, remember, I mean, I was doing the shopping. You know how they be shopping. We talked about that earlier.
Be shopping. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a damn good Chris Rock, dude.
Thanks, dude.
So they just hadn't a lot of time.
You guys didn't hang out at bars or anything like that? It was literally like fucking.
We went to restaurants. It was just us two. So, you know, we had like date night every night, which was cool. It was totally chill.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Yeah, we got to see some great stuff. Got to have some good apps and stuff. You know, it was cool.
I saw some when we were getting set up. I saw a couple people in the background.
Yeah. No, I think nothing's changed about my tenor from the beginning until now. I think you know, we obviously had a blast. I said that.
Yeah.
Continuing to have a blast. Look forward to future blasts.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed about that.
I noticed you guys haven't vacationed with the Boucherab family ever since our disaster of a trip to the Outer Banks.
Oh shit, we've never actually talked about that.
Yeah, I know. Maybe
you and I have never actually talked about that.
Oh. Well, maybe we should, dude. Maybe we should talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You have something you have to tell me, or?
No, I don't have anything I want to tell you.
Okay, all right. I was like, damn.
Well, let's just start with what happened.
Okay. Do you want to?
And it was cool. Like you and your wife,
and my wife,
had already planned this trip, and we're kind enough, bright young man. We're kind enough to invite me and my gay lover. So we went.
Why are you gay?
And we joined you guys, and it was on the horse beach in OBX. Which one?
Dude, you totally just like you fucking you jumped to the end of the story.
I did the opposite of bearing the lead. I gave away the lead.
Yeah,
that's cool.
No, what happened was like me and my lady, we booked a trip to the Outer Banks, and
You're who?
my lady.
Vagina.
And we got a house, and it looked pretty awesome. It was like right on the beach, and they said in order to access this house, you have to have a 4-wheel drive on your car.
Yeah.
And so her mom.
Did any of us have a 4-wheel drive?
Yeah, the SUV we were in was technically 4-wheel drive.
Technically speaking.
Yeah, but it was basically like a Ford Explorer, just like a basic SUV.
I would think a Ford Explorer would have been a step up from that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. It was basically a Honda CRV.
Yeah. So we're like, yeah, we got 4-wheel drive, whatever, that's fine. And we get to the Outer Banks, and for people who haven't been in the Outer Banks, it's basically like once you get there, it's like a long drive down like one road, and you go through like Duck, you go through like Nag's Head, and
you can go left or right,
hills and all that stuff. Yeah. And then eventually that road ends, and where it ends is the literal beach.
Where the sidewalk ends, yeah, by Shel Silverstein.
Yeah. And so when you're at the beach, we're looking at our GPS, and we're like, holy shit, like our house is okay. So this is the end of the road. And it was the end of the road, and like, y'all are awesome. And our house was like 2 miles from the end of the road.
Yeah.
We're like, holy fuck, like, is our car gonna make it through this drive through the beach? And so we had no choice. It was like, 4 p.m. on, the day that we were there, and we're like, well, we can either sleep in our car or fucking just, figure out how to get to this house. So we're driving through the beach, and as we're driving through the beach, there are these like literal fucking like monster trucks that are driving past us, and like just Jeeps with gigantic fucking wheels just making their way to their house. And I started to recognize the pattern, and I was like, oh shit, like we don't have one of those cars. Like, why are they driving these gigantic trucks?
Yeah, then you roll up with your alongside them with your remote control Tonka truck. Yeah.
Yeah. And so eventually, like we get to a spot where our GPS, I don't know how our GPS knew where it was, because it wasn't a fucking road. It was sand.
Yeah. Right.
And we're like 2 miles or 3 miles down into the fucking beach. And so it says like, okay, make a fucking left at this fucking sand dune, and then make a right at this cactus. And so like we could see in the general direction where the house was, but it was like literal like hills of sand that we had to go up and down to get to. And then so we went from like driving on really hard sand because it was wet, it was by the beach or by the water, to dry ass sand, like Sahara Desert sand, because it's further away. Yeah. And so we go up a hill, go down it, and then our car gets fucking stuck. And we there's just cars passing us by, and we're like, fuck, what do we fucking do? And so luckily, like, one dude had a big ass truck. Do you remember this? Yep. And he was like, are y'all stuck? And we're like, yeah. He's like, all right, I'm trying. That's right. He's like, I'm gonna try to pull y'all out. And so he, like, I don't know, he hooked a chain up to our car and pulled us out of the fucking sand. And we're like, oh, thank God, dude. And he fucking drove off. And then we go.
Wait, didn't he charge you? Was he one of those tow truck guys?
No. So this is just a dude, a good Samaritan.
This is just a good ass dude.
Yeah. So he pulled us out, and we're like, thank God, dude. And he went on his merry way, and then we like drove up another hill and then got stuck again. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude. Like we just gotta wait here for another fucking nice person to fucking rescue us. And we called a tow truck, or maybe it just showed up. We called a tow truck, and the dude charged us like $150 to drag our car basically to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he takes us to the house, and the house is in the fucking literal just sand.
Yeah. It's like sitting on a couple of sticks in a giant pile of sand.
Yeah.
The house was pretty tight, though, except for the fact that, like, once you get there, you realize you don't have groceries, and the grocery store is about 3 miles back the same way you just came.
Yeah,
the fucking sand dunes.
Yeah, you can't order pizza. You're 3 miles in. Like, there are wild horses. Like
at best, you commandeer a wild stallion.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
ride that back into town,
or slaughter it and grill that out. Luckily, we had
oh shit!
We had like
you were not helping your cause with the whole camel eating thing, dude.
Luckily, we had like a couple cans of tuna. We had some of those like Keebler like M&M cookies.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Dude, I was prepared. I was prepared to strap in, not strap on, not strap on, strap in.
Yeah. But that was pretty much it. So like we were thinking that night, like, fuck, we can't do this for a week, man. We gotta figure something out. So the next day, I think we got like towed out of the dry sand, and then we're driving back, and we were like, what do we do? Do we try to rent a fucking Jeep? Like, so we called around, and like the best we could do is like there was a rental place that had Jeeps available for like $1,000 for a week.
Yeah, they got you by the balls.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, by the way, we're 40 miles away.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Well, fuck, like, what do we do? So, unfortunately, dude, I don't know if you remember this. We had to just fucking eat that, $1,500 that we spent to rent the house, and then we rented like a completely different house, and it was an enjoyable trip after that. Except
and
for
in fairness, I did offer. Although we were only staying with you guys for like 2 days out of the week, I think, because I had to work or something like that. I did offer to pay you some money that I did not have. I was going to take out a line of credit to help you make your payment, and you declined.
Yeah, because it wasn't your fault. It was basically my fault. So no, but I appreciate that. But yeah, we rented a whole new house, and like I said, it was a good trip after that. But it was just like, it was such a fucking expensive lesson for me to learn. Like, I had no idea that there were houses like literally on the beach that were only accessible by fucking monster trucks. But now I know,
But so, long story short, that was the very long story short. That was the last. I'm just kidding, dude. That was the last time the Schwartz clan and the Othello clan vacation together. Yeah. It's an inclusive clan, both inclusive clans. I just want to say that for the record.
Yeah, clan with a C.
Yeah, clan with a C, not a K.
But yeah, man. I think that it's not because we've drifted apart or anything like that. I think it's just I got like the kids now.
Yeah, you've progressed in life faster than I have.
Yeah, I don't know if it's I don't know, maybe. You guys are on a different, you guys are on a different path than us.
Yeah, we're on the highway to hell. That's where we are. Yeah. I don't know where you guys are at.
But once you guys have kids, we'll probably sync back up. Yeah, it's different, dude. When you're vacationing with kids, it's like, I'm looking forward to this trip with the kids, but I'm like, I know that I'm not going to be able to sleep in once, I'm going to have to do things that I don't want to do for the most part, because it's like whatever they want to do. I'm not going to be going to bars and shit like that. It's a completely different trip, but whatever.
Do you want to watch this? So you sent me this video about 40 minutes before we started the show, and I watched like 10 seconds of it, and I go, okay, I think I got the gist.
Yeah, it's so funny. Dude.
I would like to check that out.
Do you want me to pull it up? Because I feel like your internet is like kind of whack.
Yeah, maybe.
You want me to do that? Can you send me the
give
link?
It a shot. I think it's something to do with it's like not quite high speed enough to play both at the same time, maybe.
Yeah.
You want
By the way,
link?
Miss
I've got it right here.
Appleberry says it was taken off. The link is just hidden now because it's a Patreon episode only. I think he or she is talking about the Dukes episode I did, but Dukes doesn't have a Patreon, so maybe they're talking about he's going to put it behind.
No, I think what she's talking about is our Patreon. You put the live stream video on our Patreon, so it looks like it's still on our Patreon. But once you click on it to play it, it says video is private.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and share this. This is probably the last thing before we wrap up this episode. Okay, so this is from Reddit, and the title is it's from There Was an Attempt. So the video is there was an attempt to.
Hang on. Let me pull the banner down real quick.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
God damn it. Fuck, dude. Shit, dude. Fuck my back, dude.
I love this video so much.
All right, here we go.
All right.
No.
so this girl is filming over this guy's shoulder, and he's got a picture of this girl's ass on his phone, and she goes, "Are you taking a picture of girls' bums?" And he goes, "No."
Oh no.
Yes, you are.
Dude, it's fucking. This is why old geezer dudes, they can't handle this technology. They just cannot. I'm not gonna lump any particular dads in, but I know some dads where they can't handle the power of having a fucking video camera on their phone. It's just too much. It's just too much. It opens way too many options for them.
So funny, dude. He's got red-handed, and he's like, "No."
He's literally got a picture of her ass, and he's on his phone, and he's staring at it.
No.
You take a picture of your bum? No. Yes, you are. Listen, excuse me.
And so she's walking up to the girl.
Do you
Oh
know
no!
this guy? I know who. On the table. No. He just took a picture of your bum. I just recorded it. He just took a picture of your bum. This guy here. He just took a picture of your
Oh no!
Yes, and it.
This geezer just took a photo of your bum.
Dude, this is like those like real life To Catch a Predator videos, but with like just old perv dudes and girls' butts instead.
Dude, look at the look on his friend's face who's sitting across from him. He's like, "You caught red-handed."
I might as well pack up jets.
Fuck, mate. Yeah. So basically, I think they're at like a hotel bar or something, and she's alerting the entire bar
Oh god, that's so much shame,
of
dude.
girls' bums.
I've got it. This guy here, he's got it in him.
All right, so the guys are getting involved.
I've got it. I've got it. Take the phone.
Why does that guy not have a shirt on?
Because they're at like a hotel, they're at like probably like a resort, some vacation spot.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
But look how the guy.
It looks like they're at like an airport bar, and then all of a sudden, some dude with no shirt in walk.
Yeah. But look how the dude is the exact same height after he stands up. He's like sitting down, and he gets up out of his chair, and he's.
I've got it. No. Take the phone.
They're getting aggressive with this guy. He's going to the bartender and looking her up.
Dude, he's a little stumper. He's like the bagel boss.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on with the front of that girl's pants? Go back like 5 seconds.
Babes.
Recently
Recently deleted.
Dodgy old cop.
So basically, the entire bar is calling him out. And they want to go through his phone to see if it's true or not. He's denying it.
Dude, it'd be so funny if he's just scrolling through and it's every girl in the bar's butt.
Yeah. Check your recently deleted. Yeah, but you know what's funny is like her bum is like so fucking below average. page.
Oh, it's so flat.
Yeah, I know. She's kind of like, it's kind of very plain Jane. So I'm like, dude, that was what you listed on.
I'm gonna be wanking off to this later.
It's against the law. It's against the law. And I love how like all her like be all tough.
Yeah, the dudes come in there like, why don't you wank off to this, you bloody doja? See, is that a tiny lady or is he just a tiny dude? Or are they two tiny people?
Yeah, I think they're both very tiny and round.
Maybe everybody else around them are just giants.
All right, so
go on, go down.
So he's calling him out. He's like, okay. Recently deleted.
Oh no, dude. Oh, they got the recently deleted folder.
The other pictures.
Oh no. Then you're fucked, dude.
Family-friendly pub.
Even if he was like quickly deleting them before they got to him.
He's making him delete them.
Fucking sicko.
You fucking sicko.
Oh god, dude.
This poor guy, dude.
Oh fuck.
You know what's funny is like it was so not worth it, you know? Like she sucked. Oh god, I love shit like that.
Yeah, that was great. Should we wrap it and let you get to bed because you got to wake up at bumfuck in the morning?
Yeah, I got to get up in 5 hours, I guess.
Well, shout outs, guys. Thanks for checking us out. And look, we got some really cool shit coming for July. It's just going to take us a little bit of time to put it together, and hope that a few lucky stars align for us. But yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Either way, we got the movie coming on in less than 24 hours. So if you are
exclusively on the Patreon. So if you guys aren't subscribed, $5 or $8, whichever you guys are comfortable giving, you can sign up to It Doesn't Matter on Patreon, and you'll have exclusive access to the first in-person The Movie interview with anybody, as far as I understand, in years.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. It's going to be awesome.
Looking forward to an exciting, thrilling month of July, guys. Have a good night, and we'll catch you tomorrow on the page.
Peace.